Hi, welcome back to Charley Talk. I'm John Sonderegger. With me is Cynthia Davis and Scott Rupp. And we've been talking the coming election, August 3rd. Is that it? August 3rd primary? They're the Republican candidates for Senate seat in District 2. Scott is the incumbent. Cynthia is serving out her last term as a state rep, and she's challenging Scott. Just to give you a quick update, Cynthia thinks she's more conservative than Scott. Scott says he's a real fiscal conservative, and Cynthia says, no, you're not. So we'll go from there. I had some questions here, and I'll ask them to you, except some of them you've already answered. Should Missouri pass legislation similar to Arizona, simply to back Arizona and take on the feds? Scott?
Yeah, what a lot of people have failed to realize is that in 2008, I wrote one of the strongest illegal immigration bills and got it passed in the state, in the country. The same person that wrote the Arizona law was the same person that helped me write Missouri's law. And it is even stronger than what Arizona has passed.
Is he a guy from UNKC Law
Yes,
School?
he is. Yeah, and so he worked with me 2 years ago, and we were able to get this done. What we basically said is, if you're an illegal, we're not going to make sure you're not getting any state benefits, no social benefits. You're not getting any state tuition, tax credits, or things of that nature. If you're a business, if you're knowingly hiring an illegal, we're going to take away your business license. And if your local city or county refuses to take away your business license, we're going to make them a sanctuary city. And that's one thing that Arizona tried to do, is to outlaw sanctuary cities, and they couldn't even get that done, but we got it done here. Plus, every time we put someone forward for incarceration, for arrest, we run them through ICE. And we have had over 500 illegals that have been arrested for other crimes, been deported out of this state because of the bill we passed in 2008.
So our bill is actually stronger than Arizona?
In some areas with the sanctuary cities, it is even stronger than what Arizona did. And we did it without riots in the streets, and we did it without beating our chest and political soapboxing. We saw a problem, we dealt with it and got it done, and it's been working fantastic here in Missouri.
Okay, are you in favor of that bill?
This is another issue where there are some places where we're identical, and that's true. I'm the one who passed the bill, or passed it out of committee to get the English driver's license test, so that people have to take the driver's license exams in English. And it is a good thing that we passed our immigration bill in 2008, especially since last year the senator wanted to add 35,000 people to the welfare rolls for the Medicaid expansion. So that was another conference committee deal we had, and true conservatives don't expand welfare.
Scott, were you adding people to the welfare rolls?
No, what it was, this idea started under Matt Blunt, that simply the hospital association, they get money for charity care. For when someone comes in and can't pay their bill, they get some money for charity care. They came to the governor and worked with Matt Blunt and said, hey, why don't we, instead of just doing the money after the fact, we use this money and have people get private health insurance. So that way they have health insurance, they have primary care, and it's not funded from the general revenue. And so what she's referencing is that, yeah, another entity, the Missouri Hospital Association, was paying for this. It didn't come out of the state taxpayer dollars. And so why would you not want to have more people covered under insurance, especially if the Hospital Association is paying for it? And we made sure there was no state tax dollars going to this. And this is just another one of her red herrings that she throws up because she wants to run for the Senate. When she was running for state auditor, she asked me for her endorsement. Our voting records are 99.5% the same, but she has not accomplished a whole lot, so she has to throw out these barbs to try to say, well, look, he did this, he did that. You know, we've done a lot of great things for this Senate.
Did you endorse her for auditor?
I told her yes, I would.
Okay, let's move on. Should Missouri opt out of Obamacare? We've covered that. You both believe.
We've opted out. We're going to opt out of Obamacare, but that still doesn't mean we're not going to have the mandates that our senator is pushing, forcing you to buy medical insurance that you don't want to buy.
Okay.
And in other bills.
And other bills. All right. Should Missouri end the state income tax and replace it with a version of the fair tax?
Yes, it's important. We need more tax fairness. And every year, I think we need to take it further. I think we need to get rid of the personal property tax. That would be the greatest economic development we could do for our state, is do something fair. Anytime you have a tax that's arbitrary, it's unenforceable, and it's something that nobody can verify, like personal property, and you punish people. When they're prospering and upgrading themselves, all the taxes, income tax too, where you punish people for bettering themselves, are bad. You have to do it in a fair manner that's going to be equally distributed and have something that's not just up to your whim.
Are you in favor of that?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, and my only concern with it is that if some politicians get there and try to make too many exceptions, then they've watered down a great economic theory. So what we need to do is we need to make sure whatever is put before the people, that is a sound economic idea, that it doesn't just carve out so many things that it does no longer work, and we need to make sure we stay to the true intent of the idea. And that idea is we're going to give every Missourian a 6% raise. Eliminate the income tax. You can spend your money better than the government is what I 110% believe, and I think by empowering the individual you'll see an economic boom, and it'll be easier for organizations and counties and cities and states to better budget and run a government, because you'll have much more information at your fingertips.
Cynthia, you were talking about punishing poor people with the lotto tax, or the lotto, by buying the lotto. Doesn't the value-added tax, the fair tax, doesn't that punish poor people? Because it's on consumption. No. Everybody's got to buy.
Everybody consumes, yeah, right. Everybody consumes, and people who have more money consume more. Yeah. People who have less money consume less. It rewards thrift. There's a virtue in going to a consignment shop and buying clothes that's beyond going to an expensive mall and buying clothes. Mm-hmm. And so we are rewarding those who take steps to try and economize. It's the job of the individual. This rewards personal responsibility, which is everything Republicans are about.
Okay. We're going to take another little break. When we come right back, we'll continue.